When did I start? Damn, I started as DJ in like '98, but I started really making tunes in 2003. Yeah,
03.
Yeah.
Chill.
Messing around and nerding out in my room, just as everyone starts.
Yeah.
What's the question? I'm ready. What's going on? When did what?
How did you start doing your shit, man?
I had a birthday and my friend Kimmy bought me a 303 and I wanted a 505, so I went and took it back and got in 2003 got a 505. It's like the Roland Dr. Sample thing, and then started taking mushrooms. And there's a spot in Death Valley called the Armagosa. Do you know that spot?
No,
Dude, it's sick, man. It's this opera house. Like basically, if you go to Vegas and then you go to this spot called Baker, they have the largest thermometer in the world.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I know about that.
So you either go straight to Vegas or you turn left and go for 14 miles to Death Valley. And they have this hotel. This woman, whatever, she was a ballerina in New York in the 30s. She moved to Armagosa. Look it up. Anyway, that's right. 2003.
Sound.
With drum, it's just like,
who were you listening to? What was the main influence on your musical kind of career to start? I know it's a hard question,
I was in everything, like a lot of hip hop, a lot of punk rock, a lot of just everything. But I mean, I guess when I, first started listening to like people like DJ Shadow and Crush, Portishead, like the whole like Moax shit, really like
Massive Attack,
dark, like dirt shit, which is what I'm into, dirt wave type music.
Dirt wave. He said it first. You heard it.
No.
Dirt wave. I've never heard that before, so it's new for me. Fuck that. Dirt wave.
Willie said it first, actually.
Oh shit.
we definitely like trying to solidify that.
Dirt wave. That's the one. Yeah.
Dirt wave. But yeah, it's kind of. I got really attracted to the whole dark, melodic, haunting melody shit with dirty beats. So yeah, I guess DJ Shadow was like, when I saw how he was making his shit, I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll experiment a little bit. This is definitely something I want to mess with. So.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
That's crazy to think that, like, you know, you're making this shit, no one gives a fuck, and then 5 years later you're in like the heart of London
That's how you want to
playing your shit. You know, that's kind of cool, man.
It's kind of strange, but I'm very surprised, but proud of everybody to, you know, turning their honest music into careers. And a lot of people deserve it, you know. And it's cool to be part of that community, I'd say.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, is there anyone that that you would say that is doing a lot right now for the scene?
I really gotta give it up to, like, you know, Steve and Willie, really, you know, like for Gaslamp to be as a DJ in this, you know, like worldwide recession, it seems like, you know, unless you're in China, that like a DJ that can just go and just sell out really big spots and play, you know, festivals, and just kind of just one guy just playing records, you know what I mean? So Willie, Steve, you know, without Lotus, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, I mean, I don't know what would happen with my situation or whatever, but I really feel like because Steve played at my spot, and with him doing as well as he is, no one would really listen to what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Not to bring it back to me, but I'm just saying, I'm just looking at, you know, I saw Steve play for 20 people at my club, and then I saw him at Brain Feeder. I just like stood on the side. There was like a stage here, and he was playing. I stood up high, and just watched like a sea of people just going mental for this guy's shit. And I saw him play for no one. You know, I have photos to prove it. You know?
Yeah,
anyway, so it's just Steve.
Steve and Will are definitely the ambassadors.
Yeah.
Between what's going on in LA to the world, like from the very beginning.
But then there's people like No Saj,
definitely
Free the Robots, Daedalus. No, seriously, Daedalus. I really have to get up to Alfred. He's been on one for time. Like, he should have been on Warp fucking 10 years ago. This dude should have been the closest thing to like Aphex Twin, who's my favorite. You can't fuck with that dude. Richard, big shout out. You're not watching this shit, but fuck you. Shout out to Richard D. James. But I'm just saying, like, Daedalus is, you know, just on some showmanship shit. Say that 20 times. You know, showmanship shit. But just on some musicality, showmanship, ready to just wreck shop. You know, that outfit, man. He's the man.
My name is Monser, and I'm a producer from Los Angeles. I just started making music because I felt like
Anytime, 7 to 8. I'm just
something that I think no one has a specific reason as to why they do. I guess you like music and you feel like you want to make something.
So like when you first started kind of getting into making beats and making any kind of music, what kind of stuff were you listening to?
Predominantly hip hop, so I was listening to, at the time, what you would consider like underground, indie, conscious, that kind of stuff. I was also listening to lots of electronic music, more, I guess, slightly esoteric things. So I guess for me, not having access to things like a rapper, you know, you just tend to make things that are more embellished to compensate for the lack of vocals and things like that. So I guess in that way, electronics and listening to, I guess, what people used to call like IDM, or like more intelligent kind of complex electronic music at the time. So kind of incorporating what I could of that with the essentials of hip hop and just kind of merging it together. I really think in general, my music is just a bunch of my influences kind of converged.
Yeah, so that's what you're listening to.
Exactly.
So since then, have you kind of worked with vocalists and stuff like that?
Yeah, I have definitely. Mostly, I like working with like singer vocalists a lot. I have worked with some MCs as well.
Anyone that's inspired you over the last few years at all?
I don't know if I could say For sure. I think constantly being surrounded by so much music, I think you're just inspired by a lot of the music culture. No one specifically, I would say. And if there's anyone, it has to be someone much older that I probably listened to when I was younger.
If you're sampling music, do you have like a style that you would go for if you were digging, or?
If I'm digging for records, then there's a lot of times I just go to the dollar bin and I buy records where I can just use one sample off of it, and like I might not listen to the rest of it. It might be complete trash, I think, or something I'm unable to listen to without the aspect of the sample incorporated. I think in the beginning mostly it was jazz and soul, bossa nova, Latin music. Those are the things I used to sample the most. Now I just psychedelic prog rock, 60s, 70s, straight like early electronic music, which is not like dance music, just like weird synthesizer sounds from like the early 60s.
Tomato.
Yeah, it's a lot of things along that line.